Good afternoon. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mill Day. This is your host, Mike C, of course, and as always, the star of the show, it's Bucky. Say bye, Buck, or hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi, not bye. uh, Bucky, what do you have in front of you today? We have a certificate plaque that I use for my draft magazine covers, and I bought 5 of them. I have to redo 2 of them, and just pretty soon to get another one. So I just wanted to get a couple extra. So I bought 5 altogether, which is fine. And so I thought I'd use one of them for a prop today. And I'm working on that in the coming days. And I've been working on the walls. And I finished all my plaques. And I put some fun tack on all of them. And it looks a lot better. I didn't put any on the pictures because I didn't really need it. And kind of talked to Carla and said just need tape. And she's fine. She said it looks nice. She complimented my creativity. And so it was a lot of fun. And it's always, a work in progress. There's always, tweaks and corners I need to tape up or replace. So it's just a lot of fun. And behind Bucky, we've got a picture of the Joker, and we got some goalie masks. There's Jerry Cheevers, probably the only one anybody's going to really know, if that. But my Blackhawk ones and some of the plaques that I have, and I'm pretty much done with that. Like I said, I have to do the cover plaques, I guess, for lack of a better term. But we're getting there. It's a lot of fun. It's not a chore at all. So now there's not many scores to go over. There's a few games this weekend, and the final 4 are actually set to go off next week, next Sunday. Game last night was the Niners and the Cowboys, and the Niners won, and that's good. And earlier, the Bills beat the Bengals, and the Bengals pretty much dominated the Bills, which was a little surprising. The weather was terrible, but Cincinnati's used to that. So it's a rematch. Last year, Cincinnati and Kansas City, and the Bengals have beaten the Chiefs 3 in a row, so they'll be looking for revenge. And then, like I said, the 49ers will play the Eagles. So some good matches, and those teams will go in the Super Bowl, obviously, in 2 weeks. And, make my prediction, obviously. But I set up for some really good games, Bucky, and we'll see what happens. There's the hockey still going on. The Blackhawks actually won 3 in a row. Then I believe they lost 2 in a row. They're just, kind of floundering around. And waiting for the trade deadline. I know one for sure will get traded, maybe both. They do have saves where they can, go. I think Kane will either go to Buffalo or Boston. And Boston, sure, I think has the highest points in the league. So if Kane can get another, Stanley Cup, and Paul can win another Stanley Cup, my brother, that'd be fantastic. Tays, I'm not sure where he's going to go, if he's going to go. But, hockey's, I still keep an eye on it. But when your team is terrible, it's hard to really get excited about it. Baseball is like, the Reds aren't doing anything. I don't see anything improvement in that team. Especially with, they kept the manager from last year, like I mentioned before. So it's going to be a very long year. I'll tell you that right now. Last week, we had 14 again. That's 2 weeks in a row, Bucky. People have viewed my video. And so I think because it's on a Monday, and most people look for new videos. So we're going to, do Monday I'll say for now on, but for the most part. And so we'll see if next week we can get even more. Still no comments, no likes, nobody does that on mine. I don't know why. I'm lucky that they even watch it, so that's fine. But someday I might get an actual, comment. I don't think I've ever got one except for ones that I've done. Maybe one or two at the very most, and I've been doing this for quite a while now. But and that's okay. Like I said, I do it for myself. If you want to do it, you want to subscribe, that's fine. But I'm not gonna, sit here and beg for it. But I've been doing a lot of mock drafts. Some just the Lions, and some, first rounders, and that's what I plan to do the following weeks. We're going to alternate. So 1 week I'll have, just the Lions drafts, and then entire first round. And we'll print them out, use them as the props. And I also might make some signs. We'll see what happens. But now that the season's winding down, and then mock drafts, the college bowl games, the Senior Bowl, thing like that. We'll pick up Reese's Senior Bowl, which is always a good one. And so pretty soon it'll be full blown. Entire first round will be known for his mock drafts, and so it's exciting. And so that's what you expect on Bucky's Mail Day coming up, at least for the near future. And so we had 14, which is pretty darn good for us. And 2 weeks in a row, that's encouraging. Not too much else to report. I'm trying to think. The weather's been pretty nice. It's, I think, low 30s today. It's supposed to be maybe 40s by the end of the week. We had snow, but it's mostly gone, which is great. And so not too much to report. Kind of a slow day, but I have a doctor appointment coming up on Thursday, and that'll be good. I'm not expecting anything bad there, knock on wood. And so we'll let you know how that goes. We'll let you know, the winners and losers of the 2 games coming up on Sunday. We'll obviously do a Super Bowl prediction coming up, and so that'll be fun. Otherwise, there's not too much else. I think that's about it, Bucky. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so for Mike C., your host, and of course the star of the show, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. Take care. Have fun. Tell your family that you love them, because that's very important. And just enjoy life. And we'll catch you next week. All right, bye now.